Good afternoon and welcome back to our channel. I'm really wanting to pick up the camera more, even if I'm not feeling the best. Like today I feel kind of, I don't know, not sick. I kind of feel down. The apartment's a wreck for one because I just didn't feel good this morning, so I didn't pick up from breakfast. I haven't emptied the dishwasher. There's a massive amount of Cheerios on the floor. So we ran to the store, got stuff for dinner. I grabbed myself a coffee in hopes that that'll maybe help. I'm gonna try to get some water in me also and, you know, see if that won't help make me feel a little better. But tomorrow I have an appointment set up to drop off some donations because I have a closet full of stuff I've been meaning to donate, and it is just, I mean, not all of this is donations, like that we're keeping, his water table we're keeping, but behind that is just boxes and bags of stuff. So I need to go through that today, more or less because I can't decide if there's some stuff that I still want to sell because I want to take it to like, what is it, like Plato's Closet or something. There's still like a lot of good stuff in there, but I also don't know if I want to go through the hassle of going to like 3 or 4 different places. So I might just end up donating everything. But I do need to go through that because of COVID. You can't just like drive up and drop stuff off. They have to like quarantine your stuff and then they can put it out on the shelf, so you have to set up an appointment. I also need to get this figured out because there is no way I would let Kenny come home to this. But like I really just did not feel good this morning, so it's just a mess everywhere. While we were at the store, Hendrix wanted this Lego Minecraft, so I figured that would maybe kind of keep him occupied while I try to get some of this done. I mean, granted, he's pretty good at entertaining himself. I mean, obviously he's been building train tracks all morning for the past like 2 weeks, I guess I should say. Oh, did it crash?
Yeah.
Well, that's not good.
It fell down, stop sign.
He even took his Legos and made like some cargo for it, so I thought that was pretty cool. You're always so creative.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Bennett's right there.
Bennett is right there. He's chewing on your Lego. Huh. He's like, no, I wasn't. That was definitely not in my mouth, huh? You come say hi. Hello. You're gonna come say hi too? Both very handsome boys that I have. Get him, Bennett. Get him.
What?
So, kick your butt right to the moon, Hendrix.
Look at that.
Hey. Are you trying to stand? We think his third tooth is coming in. He's been so clingy and just fussy and drooling all the time. Huh? Hi, sweet boy. Hey. It's this one that I have a hard time entertaining, huh? Yeah, because you just want mom all the time. Looks like you have one of the guys all done. The skeleton.
Yeah. And here's Steven.
Steven?
Yeah.
I didn't know that they actually had names.
Yeah, I never their names.
Yeah, does he have a name?
It's just a skeleton.
It's just a skeleton.
Yeah.
So you have Steven and his skeleton.
Yeah.
Oh, and it looks like you also have a, what is this?
It's a wolf.
A wolf?
Yeah.
He's been really into Minecraft. He played it at Kenny's parents' house, and he's been like so obsessed with it ever since. I told him maybe for like Easter or something I'll get it for him for the PlayStation.
Yeah.
You're doing a good job.
Thanks. I want to put that there.
You need some help?
Yeah.
Be happy to help. Is there another one?
Yeah. That. Okay.
Oh, you're building another animal, huh? Is that his head? Is that what you need?
Yeah. It's a fox.
I like it. Now you have some animals for your Lego set, huh?
And there's Winnie Dad. Okay.
Okay, well while you do that, I'm gonna go clean up the kitchen, okay?
Okay.
Since brother's sleeping. And then let me know when you're done and I'll come look at it. Hendrix has it finished.
Yeah.
And it turned out awesome. That's pretty cool, bud.
Yeah.
I would say that's worth the $10. Awesome.
Yeah.
We'll have to work on getting you more of them.
Yeah. And there's the bone here.
Is there?
Yeah. It just blows that. So
It blows it up.
it just jump.
It's called TNT.
Oh.
Don't mind this big old fruit basket. I think it's time to make some banana bread, so we're gonna ignore that. But I have all of Hendrix's like homeschool stuff right here. This is just like the box that most everything came with, and I just can't stand looking at it. So I'm thinking I have this drawer over here that's just got like a lot of our, basically just chargers and like random stuff, like this pumpkin I never got put away. And then over here is another junk drawer that I need to go through. We're gonna ignore that one though. But I think if I find a different home for this stuff, I should be able to fit all of his homeschool stuff in there. And then I can have my counter back because there's just too much going on over there. So I need to like clear that off. I'm happy to have that off the counter. Do you see where I put all your homeschool stuff?
Hey, that's a great idea.
Thank you.
That's a genius.
Is genius?
Yeah.
While we're on the topic of making room on my kitchen counters, I think I'm gonna get rid of these. I'm like over the whole Ray Done look, even though these aren't Ray Done, they're literally from Target. Don't like it. Don't like it anymore. And the top of this one's cracked. They're dirty. They need cleaned. So this one I probably won't be able to donate, but I know this one I will be, so I'll probably empty these. Then I can put my fruit basket here and clear off even more space. Now that I have that big old picture moved, I feel like this gives you a better look at things. It's really not that much. It's just because I haven't been able to get to things, or like the box is overflowing. I've just been like piling stuff on top. I'm gonna go ahead and step away from that for just a second because I got a package that I have been waiting for. So thank you to BugMD for sponsoring today's video. I've been really wanting to stay on top of this year because last year when we moved into this apartment, we noticed that two of the doors, because we have two patio doors, they were not sealed very well. So there's a lot of opportunity for little bugs to crawl in. Specifically box elder bugs and ants. Those were like our top two biggest like issues. Not that they were bad, but to where we have been at like crawling and stuff, I just don't want him to accidentally come across that. This is BugMD's Essential Pest Control. BugMD is proven safe and effective with their eco-friendly fast kill formula. My favorite feature of the BugMD Pest Control Spray is that because it's an essential oil-based concentrate, that as soon as the sprayed area or room is dried, it is safe for re-entry. Meaning it's safe for kids and pets, which is super important to me. All you have to do is mix, shake, and you're good to spray 8 to 12 inches away from pests, carpets, hard floors, furniture, door frames, anything that can withstand a mild soap. I started with main areas that were my biggest concern. I wanted to add that there was no lingering chemical smell, but almost like a light nutmeg scent. It was very pleasing to use, unlike other treatments that didn't make me feel confident with what I was spraying in or around my home. I will leave a link in the description down below where you can get 20% off of your purchase. I'm really trying to avoid making a ton of trips to donate stuff. I'm sure I'll end up with another trip by the time we actually move. But the more I can get done now, the better, because then I just don't have to worry about it. I figured now would be a good time to go through Hendrix's stuff. This is his pajama drawer. Most of this I want to say is 5T, and so it just doesn't fit him anymore. Not only that, but like a lot of his pajamas have holes in them because he plays so hard that like the knees all have holes in them. So like those can go. I think these are actually a 6. Or these, my mom just bought them for Christmas, and the shirt is like so tight on him. It's so small, which sucks because he's obsessed with Jurassic World. I went through his dresser as well as his closet, and this is what he is left with. He has a few long sleeves, but like his short sleeves, this is it. And even then, like these are questionable because they're 5s, but he's a little more in 6s. So I more or less had to keep those just so he had something to wear. Aside from the water table, this is what I have for donations. I'm gonna have to stop there though, because it is almost 6 o'clock, so I'm gonna try to get dinner going. Bennett has been so fussy today. Are you so fast? You're gonna go into the pantry. That's where all the goods are, huh? You're gonna show them? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. Here's this. I built all the way there. So this is the airport. It goes, goes there. So here's the ice built all the way down there. Goes this way. And it goes round the door right there. The stop sign. And here it goes all the way. It goes in.
There goes Gordon.
Yeah.
Don't mind all the Cheerio crumbs. I've yet to have a chance to sweep those up. Oh, he's going under the couch. It's so dark. Uh-oh.
Oh, how that happened? I gotta fix the bridge. Oh,
okay.
So that. Oh dear. There we go. Well, we can dry. It crashed again. And then crash and keep crashing. You can put this there. And that there.
What are you doing?
Hi.
Oh.
Put two of them. And look, Mom. And it's gonna crash. It just crashed, Mom.
You just crashed. It's the next day. Yesterday was really rough. Bennett, I'm really confident he's getting another tooth. It's got to be a top tooth. So he was just so fussy, and I really had to obviously pay attention to him. It's been very uneventful today. I ran and dropped part of the donations off. My trunk was filled, so I'm gonna have to do like a second run, so I'll have to book another appointment for that. But I got another package from Carter's. Like I said, I'm obsessed with their little planet line right now. It's gonna be a minute until I can actually like buy like a good amount of stuff, but this way the boys at least have things that fit at the moment. So I got Hendrix some dinosaur pajamas because he is just a dinosaur all the time. He loves them. It was a 2-pack, so that one came with pants, this one comes with shorts, and just another t-shirt. I love their pajamas. They're very soft. The only thing I'm not liking about him not being in the toddler section anymore is the stuff is so much more expensive. I got him a pair of shorts, just what are these, like active shorts. Are you gonna hold those for me? Are you going to help? Oh, hey, I didn't show them that. Hendrix was very excited to see this Triceratops shirt. Bennett already has this set, but he stained the heck out of it, I think from raspberries or something. And I didn't get it washed in time, so it was just super stained. But I think I paid like $7, and I love it because it's so thin. Like, it's not a super thick thermal, it's a very thin material, so it's perfect for spring. 2-pack of pants because he has outgrown basically all of his. Excuse you. He won't be able to wear this one just yet, but I thought it was cute. I had to get 18-month because his 12-month ones are just getting too snug. I know that these generally shrink down a little bit though, so can't say they're really true to size. The only thing is like his feet are not this big. Like his feet are probably half of this. But because he's so tall, he needs like the length of this. So I might have to start buying like footless ones. Again, I love these. They're generally really inexpensive from Carter's, so I just grabbed a couple of those. And then again, with that same line, I couldn't pass these up. I did these in 18-month and hoped that it would fit him a little bit longer, or like when it is warm enough for short sleeve, or sleeveless, I guess is what this is. So it's just a romper, snapped at the bottom with the cuff, and then I also got it in blue. The last thing that I got for Hendrix, which I think I'm going to return. Normally I would get these from Old Navy, but he is no longer able to fit into a size 11 shoe, so I decided to try Birkenstock this year. Hey, come here! I will say I love how light these are. They feel like nothing, so they feel like they'd be comfortable, but I'm just not super in love with them. I was looking for something that he could really still just slide on, because the ones that I bought him last year, although they look like they have the buckle, it was just like a piece of Velcro that he could just hurry and slide these on and go. So I don't know, I'm gonna have to maybe do some looking around, but I do think I'm gonna end up returning these. If you have any suggestions on that, please let me know. What's the matter? Do you know? Hi. Look at those teeth. He's off to go pull the charger off the wall. You just want to touch it? Yeah. But it's not a toy. Let's come move it. No, Bennett. I don't think so. Should we come move it? There we go. Should we go do some laundry? You can hold it now. I just didn't want you to... Oh. You trying to put it back? Can I have this? Thank you. Thank you. You wanting me to put it back? Right there? Right there? Yeah, we'll plug it in, but we're gonna put it at a height that you can't reach it. I know, you're very curious, huh? Yeah. Hi. You so big. You getting better at pulling yourself up? Yeah. Oh, so big. So big. Can you say Mom? Oh. I got the boys changed. We're gonna go outside, maybe do some bubbles or something. Poor Kenny is having such a rough day. He woke up to a text saying that the new guy that he just hired wants to be transferred to a different store because I guess he moved to like a different city basically overnight and was like, I want to be transferred. So he's down a guy there. And then his assistant manager said that he is going to be quitting. His last day is the 27th. And then to add to it, he just texted me again and said that he will be closing. I feel like when things happen at work like this, it's just never a simple thing, I guess. I'm gonna try my best to manage the kids today. Bennett is still just fussy. He's been not necessarily living off of these, but these oral pain relief by Highlands. Baby, they're amazing. Good job. I bought these cute shoes from Old Navy. I think they were like, bless you, I don't know, $10 if that. But I figured if they get dirty, like they have no support, but I figured for outside shoes, just for them to get dirty with chalk, be totally fine. It's kind of bright out here, huh? It feels good though. I think it's like 55 degrees out. Should we come open up these bubbles? Hey, we ready?
Yeah.
You don't look very sure. What did you draw?
I draw X and I draw a circle. That means we have like diamonds in there.
There's diamonds in there?
Yep, this is the instructions.
You better start digging.
Okay.
Been doing my best to keep him on this little towel to keep him somewhat clean just because his patio is so dirty. But it's not working out very well, is it? You got it? You can go ahead.
Wait, I draw
I'm gonna draw your monster trucks.
Yeah.
Should we draw a tree?
Yeah.
There you go.
I want to draw a tree.
You're gonna draw a tree?
Yeah.
Do we have brown in here? Oh, we do, it's just broken.
Yeah. This is brown.
That is red?
I give you the water and change brown.
Yeah, if you need brown, you can use it.
Just use the water. Zero.
I like your picture, Bennett. What are you drawing?
I'm drawing a tree too.
You drawing a tree too? I'm excited to see your tree. Good job, I like it. I like yours. Is yours red and blue?
Yeah.
It looks great.
Thanks. I made it.
You made that?
Yeah.
I like it. You okay?
Yes. It's hot.
It is really hot. It feels like it's probably like 70 degrees out. It is really warm over here. You gonna help me draw, son? That's a good looking sun. It looks like something you'd see in like Jurassic World or something.
Oh yeah.
Kind of like when the volcano erupts and so the sun gets really like orange and dark.
Oh yeah.
That's what that looks like to me. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, what'd you put in it?
I put a smiley face and eyes and eyebrows.
Eyes and eyebrows?
Yeah.
That is awesome. Hendrix just brought a treat out for him and Bennett. You want one too? When he gets excited for food, he does that little dance. You got it? Oh, careful. You don't want to squeeze it too hard. Do you like it?
How's your applesauce? Bennett?
Is your applesauce good? You can hold it. You hold it? There you go. He doesn't get these very often. Huh. What you think?
Mom, I'm glad you like your tree.
You like my tree?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I like your sun.
Thanks. And I like your son.
Thank you. Bennett sucked that down so fast. Is that good? That was so nice of brother. Peekaboo! Where's Bennett? Where'd he go? Peekaboo! Bye. Whoa, whoa. I have Bennett in the bath because he was getting just a little out of hand, huh? Yeah. You were just covered in chalk and dirt.
Oh.
Hi. Oh, is that your cup? Now that I have Bennett down for a nap, I wanted to kind of elaborate a little bit more on my last video. First of all, thank you for all of the sweet comments. Like, you guys were so nice about everything, and I feel like it can be kind of hard to talk about some of those things, not necessarily like the moving aspect of things, but just like co-parenting and stuff. But I did make a post on Instagram today, and I also had a ton of you commenting wishing that I would post more, and I want to so bad. And like, even today I'm so happy and like motivated to be vlogging. And it's not that I don't want to post, it's just I feel like because we're in a pandemic, we don't leave the house very much, and so a lot of our days get to be very repetitive, and I feel like a lot of people don't want to watch that. But then there's like another part of me where it's like, you know, I feel like if I was consistent enough, like I could grow my channel because I am relatable. I know that not every person can just go out and go on vacations and buy all this stuff and do all these hauls, and you know, there are people who are on budgets or are a young family and they're just starting out. So it's like, I know that there's people that can relate, but I think I just kind of get in my head a little too much, and I'm like, oh no, nobody really cares to watch me because like I don't really do anything. I don't know, it's kind of conflicting. But anyways, what I really wanted to elaborate on was how Idaho is like a bigger option versus all of the other states. So if we were to go back to Idaho, we obviously have Kenny's family there, which would be awesome. They can, you know, watch the kids grow, and we can do like family oriented stuff. Along with his job, he would go back to his old district. So you know, I talked about how there's manager, district manager, and regional manager. So the district manager manages like so many stores, if that makes sense. So maybe there's like 8 stores in a district. So he'd want to go back to his old district. They just really have always taken care of him, and if he ever felt stressed or that he was really stuck, they were there for him. Whereas his district manager now just doesn't really care. And right now his district manager is kind of in a hard spot because, not including Kenny, I believe he has 5 managers leaving all at the same time. So 3 of them have already left as far as I know, or like they've all sold their houses. Kenny has been trying really hard to pull his district manager aside and say like, I need to talk to you. Like, he's been trying to talk to him for the past several months because we've known that this was coming. He basically laid it all out, and he's like, either, you know, he's like, I'm not looking for a pay raise, but if you're really wanting me to stay, feel I deserve that. And he's like, I want to continue having my motivation and feel that I am appreciated, for lack of a better word, you know, because he does. He loves working at his store, and I did mention that it is a very successful store. You know, Kenny wants to keep going with that, but just the amount of stress, like if you have ever been a store manager, I'm sure you can relate. It is a very stressful job. everything falls on you. So how I mentioned earlier, his assistant manager is leaving. I think this is like his 3rd or 4th assistant manager he's gone through, and it has nothing to do with Kenny. And I'm not just saying that because like he's my significant other. I'm just saying like people here in Utah, it's so different, and I'm sure it's like this in a lot of cities. But when there's a lot of opportunity and a lot of jobs, people don't tend to stick very long in a certain position or with a certain company. Whereas in Idaho, because it's such a small town and jobs are very hard to come by, people are more likely to stick. So Kenny's not really used to that. He's used to, you know, well, this person's been here for 5 years, for 8 years, for 20 years, you know. And instead now it's like, oh, well, this person's here for 6 months and then they're gone. So it is just a lot of stress on him, and I understand that, and I have mentioned before that I would love to just take that away. So if we did go back to Idaho, he would step down basically, or he would go to a store that is a lot slower where he can really grasp how to be a manager. He was an assistant manager for a while, and he thought that he knew everything, but as soon as he was thrown into this store, he was like, I don't really know what I'm doing. I thought I knew everything. I thought I was ready. And it turns out that there's so much that he just hasn't learned. That is why like Idaho would be a bigger option versus like other states, because as much as I don't want to go there, I know that he'd be taken care of. I know that he'd be comfortable and in a store that he's familiar with. Kind of have talked to Kenny a little bit more about this, and he's like, you know, it's mainly just the money that I'm stressing about, and I feel like that can be fixed. You know, I want to be able to do my part so that we can live comfortably, but you know, if there's more to it of him being stressed because, you know, everything falls on a manager, then, you know, that's not really gonna fix the problems. I don't know. Kenny has his 1-year evaluation coming up within the next week or 2. I think his district manager was supposed to post the like schedule for that. Hopefully that kind of like clarifies a little bit more. You know, I would love to move to a different state like Texas or Tennessee, or we've even talked about like going to like the Carolinas, because apparently people are just super nice there. If you've watched me recently, then you know that when Kenny's closing, we generally just like order a pizza or something, and it's just like Hendrix and I's kind of special thing that we do together. Like we'll order a pizza, watch a movie, and just like have our time. Obviously if Bennett's awake, he's awake. I have a pizza on the way for Hendrix. It should be here any minute now. And then I ordered myself Costa Vida because I'm not in the mood for pizza. Pizza just hasn't sounded good to me in like months. You ready for some pizza?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Holy, holy guacamole!
Is that good?
Yeah.
You want some food? Do you want some? You're a bunch of goofs. You're gonna use your elephant blanket?
Yeah, I'm gonna get some color.
Come turn the lights out. What movie are we watching? Come on, short stuff.
I'm sorry.
There's the yawn. It's bedtime, huh? You got your pillow and blanket?
Yeah.
Well, that movie night lasted about 15 minutes before both boys ended up falling asleep. That light was really bright on my face. So I'm gonna go lay Hendrix down. I have about an hour or so until Kenny is home, which means I'm gonna go shower to wake myself up, because I like to, you know, say hi and talk about his day, especially because he's been at work for 14 hours. And that I really haven't showered today, which is probably kind of gross, but like when you have 2 kids, it's not always possible, so I need to shower. And then I'm probably gonna edit, get some stuff done on the computer,